What is up, everybody? Welcome back to WWE 2K25 Showcase. It is episode 3. Gone through two other matches in this series so far. I'm honestly not entirely sure how long the series is. I just tried to click right and it just went straight back to the beginning. Um, we're on episode 3, on the third match of this showcase of the Bloodline. Rocky Maivia versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Always hated that name. I'm so glad they went with Triple H, but at the same time, to get to Triple H, you have to have three H's. So I get it, but regardless of that, always hated the name. Always hated the gimmick. Um, I'm interested to see this and how this goes. No introduction really needed because obviously Rocky Maivia turns into The Rock. So we, or at least I'll speak for myself, I already know who this is, unlike the head shrinkers from the previous episode. Um, didn't really know who those were. We definitely know who this is and how this will work um, and whatnot. But not going to talk too much. Just going to go straight into it and give it to Paul Heyman just for, the introduction video.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all, along with the usual achievements if your name is The Rock: 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always-ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
And here comes the number one contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
Never knew Raw took place on this. It may have been just a one-off or WWE. So it is what it is. But I didn't know that. So, again, once again,
making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in
like I said, I previously played showcases. I didn't play last year's WWE 2K25.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
Things that I probably should have known to now learning them now is pretty cool. I've enjoyed it thoroughly so far.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday, and he's taking the risk, stepping in here against a newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
There's a difference, and I get it, everybody has to start somewhere.
Social media is buzzing, as it always is when this title is defended.
Social media is not buzzing during this time, because social media wasn't happening. It's the only somewhat sort of realistic to the time era of the match, but again, that's a lot to ask.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE.
Uh-oh, the Cobra Clutch is applied. The Cobra Clutch submission is...
That's crazy.
Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
Oh, look out! Oh,
offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ. And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle. What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
Smothering offense now from Rocky.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
He counters with cover.
We're going to shut this down.
Kick out at one for the challenger.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Will it restart? I'm interested to see if
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Oh no, he can be caught.
Objective failed? Nah, bro, we're gonna restart then. Restart the match. We're not about to go through without completing every
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything.
Oh.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
And breaks out of the sleeper.
Raw drop kick. Inconspicuous. Cobra clutch. Thursday rolls.
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. Rocky beats him to the punch.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Working the midsection there.
Connects. Saw it coming. Just ejected from the ring.
From the apron.
Double axe handle.
Big elbow.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
And he tosses him back in now. Raw drop kick.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella.
Perched up top. Knee drop. Helmsley has no control here.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
Come on.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that rolled up from behind. This could be it.
Cover. We got a new champ here.
Oh.
The champion into the pin. And the champ can't keep the shoulders down.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Oh.
Tossed with the soup.
Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
Kick it out before the count.
Not quite enough to put him away. Right in the breadbasket.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest.
And he counters.
Oh, no. It looks like that busted him open pretty bad.
Feels like a hockey fight's just broken out.
The fight is on, and it's furious. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Oh, ouch. What a shot. Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Oh.
Rocky
I don't even.
Maivia
Oh, that's it?
has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner.
What?
And the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of lame. That was lame. That was not my favorite match at all. That was such a letdown. That was such a letdown. I apologize for that one, you guys. That was horrible. Horrible. The build up, the Paul Heyman video made that one so much better than it was actually gonna be. Maybe I should look at like the rewards as a inkling to whether they're gonna be good or not. Like there was a ton of rewards for this one, so that was a good one, right? This one, pretty good amount of room. This is somewhat the same amount. I mean, just one less, obviously. Two less. Excuse me, I can't count to save my life. But my lord, that was horrible. This one has 3. I, ooh, but that's for next week's episode. I just hope that this one for next week isn't bad, because this is horrible. This is horrible. If the matchup rewards are any indication, this will be bad. But I hope not, and I hope that doesn't turn you guys away from watching next week's episode. Sorry, I'm being a negative Nancy, but this was atrocious. But at the same time, it had Hunter Hearst Helmsley, so might as well be bad because that was a horrible gimmick anyway. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this week, you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back for next week. Don't forget to hit subscribe and watch all the other videos that I put out, as there's more games than just the WWE Showcase. But if you're just here for WWE Showcase, then by all means, make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification so you can be notified whenever the next video comes out. So appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your week.